Now let's work on the electric bass. Generally speaking, the main problem with mixing electric bass is consistency. You probably heard this already, and you can also see it by looking at the waveform here, that my playing is not very consistent in terms of dynamics. Some notes are very quiet and some notes are louder. This is a typical situation we see in home studio recordings. The problem with this is that if I set the volume of this track based on the louder notes, the quiet notes will be lost. If I set the volume for quiet notes, the loud notes will be too loud. So we need something to level the differences between them and make the track more consistent. We do that by using a compressor. Make sure that the track is selected. Go to the mixer, inserts, under dynamics, select compressor. Now we already talked about compressor under the section titled Main Tools. You will remember that it listens to the signal on a track, and when that signal goes above a threshold, it starts compressing it. At the beginning, you may find it hard to actually hear compression, so keep an eye on this gain reduction indicator here. It will tell us if and when the compressor is compressing. Let's listen once again. You can hear and see that it is compressing some notes very gently and other notes more strongly. This is exactly what we want. Right now, ratio is at 2:1, meaning the signal that goes above the threshold will be lowered by that ratio. I will increase this to 4:1. This will tell the compressor to compress harder. This sounds more consistent. Now we can hear the softer notes and the loud notes don't stick out as much as before. This makeup setting is in auto mode, so the compressor is actually turning up the bass in order to make up for the gain reduction. But as a whole, the bass is much too loud compared to the drum track. So if I add the acoustic drum group as well, so I will switch this off and put it into manual mode. Still too loud, so let's bring the fader down until it's just right. This is much better. Next, I will add some distortion to the bass. This is a good idea for 3 reasons. 1. It matches the style of this section of the song. 2. Adding a bit of distortion helps an instrument or vocal to cut through the mix. And 3. Adding a bit of distortion helps low-frequency sounds like this one to be heard better on small systems like phones, tablets, or laptop computers. We will talk about this more in a later part of this course. For now, let's just do it. Again, go to Inserts, under Distortion, select VST Bass Amp. This is a brilliant plugin that provides emulation of several bass amps, cabinets, and pedals recorded through emulated microphones. You can experiment with different combinations, and there are some great presets you can start from. For now, I will add some gain to introduce some distortion. I'll turn the bass down. This low mid seems a bit over the top as well. Sounds good already, but I'll need to turn down the volume a bit more.